Your final comic of the night. Let's put our hands together for Drew Lopez.
Max Swy song. You look like if Oscar the Grouch like crawled out of the trash can and went to a fraternity for a few years. Oh shit. Found something. Is this Max's?
No. Yeah, that's
all your powers reside in this. I finally get to be Jewish. Yay. I felt a little bit I did feel a little bit smarter for a second. Oh gosh. Well, how the fuck you guys doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Right on, right on. I've been really I've got baby fever, right? So I've been doing a lot of prenatal stuff. I recently started eating for two, just so I can make room. Just so I can make room. You know what I mean? If I had to describe my body type, I would call it a childless mom bod, because I've got all the stretch marks to prove that I've had children, but I don't have the children to prove that I've had children. Yeah, I know, cocoa butter can't fix this shit. I was born with it. I have a very special dog. Me and my fiance have started to think maybe he's autistic. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nope. We love it. He's just needs a lot of special attention, I will say. He'll forget how to do things. He forgot how to jump on the bed. He kind of forgot how to drink water, right? And he forgot how to take a shit without a ball in his mouth recently. And so I feel like he's like a Pokemon, but a Pokemon that never evolves and just forgets its moves and doesn't learn a new one. And he also really likes trains. So, we think he's autistic. Okay, fuck it. Autistic joke didn't work. Okay. I was born in the early 90s. I was born in 93. And so, I grew up with the Disney princesses. I was right in, prime time. None of, the revamp stuff. They're fine. I'm not gonna be they suck. They do, but I don't mind them. But I always grew up with the OG princesses. My mom was the OG Disney adult. All the Disney adults now, she walked so they could run now. She was patient zero of days of Disney adults. And she forced me to have my first steps there. Isn't that fucked up? I think she just kept on knocking me down whenever I started showing signs of walking, just at home in the trailer. And she just pushed me down, no, save it for Disneyland. That's what I'm saving all our money for. Why the fuck do you think we live in a trailer? So you can have a magical childhood. But I always liked the princesses. I always personally related to Jasmine because she's a cat mom and she likes hot broke dudes. I also can totally relate to that. Aladdin was busting her open like the San Andreas Fault. You know it. He went from stealing bread to laying that loaf down, you know what I mean? Good for him. We love to see a broke king make it with a sugar mama, you know what I mean? Oh man, I gotta come up with more tags with that. That's fun. Sleeping Beauty's weird because I think it just taught us that as long as you catch a bitch slipping, she can be your wife. You can claim her as your wife. That's why I started sleeping in only 15-minute increments. Can't catch a bitch slipping. Prince Philip, he was fiending, wasn't he? He fought a dragon for that pussy. That's pretty insane. And that was I think the best Planned Parenthood campaign they had back in the 1940s was don't get pregnant, you'll have to fight a fucking dragon. They believed it. Opium's crazy. Snow White was always my favorite though because are you gonna tell me that's so unrealistic? Are you gonna live in a house with 7 midgets and not just fuck them? She's just out there still looking for a boyfriend. She had 7 inches at the house. Why did she still feel the need to go look for it all in one man? What are the odds of that? You gotta pick one statistic. I feel finding a guy is a lot like D20 stats. Anybody play Dungeons and Dragons in the crowd? I do. You only have a certain amount of points. You gotta pick some weak stats. You can't have him be smart. handsome, loyal, and have a good dick. That's not. Nope. It's not gonna happen. Pick a small dick and keep them loyal. Or like me, I got a really good ratio going on, you guys. A lot of like women are crazy. We'll find something to complain about with like the perfect dude. Like you could literally build a bitch in the mall and then you'd still be like, I hate it. Just send it back. I hate it. But my man, he's perfect, except for one thing. He plays a lot of League of Legends. And I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's basically like say goodbye to your relationship. Like, I could fuck a guy in the same room as him, when he has his headphones on, he would not know a damn thing. Like, that's how it is. I would never do that. Don't think like, oh my God, this bitch is wild. No, I would never. But it's like that. So, but I don't think it's that bad because he could be fucking around on me with other chicks. You know, it's better than hard drugs and other women. Fuck it. Games is not that bad of an addiction. Okay, you guys just agree with me. That's fine. Thanks. I appreciate the support. Okay. I have a mom that she like thinks she's a cool mom, but she's not really. Any of you guys have a mom like that? Yeah. She just tries so hard. Now that we're both kind of out of the house, she always feels the need whenever we meet up and go to restaurants together that she'll tell the waiting staff how cool of a mom she is. And she's trying to like petition to be their mom, or I think, because she's just like trying to recruit people all the time. She's like, my kids' friends, they love me. They want me to be their mom too. And I'm like, way of just like telling people you don't like your kids, like in a really positive way, out in public. She's like, I try to take their friends and be my kids. I was like, you're basically just trying to adopt children without paying for them. You know what I mean? She's like Angelina Jolie. She just views children's ethnicities as Pokemon badges. Yes, got an Ethiopian one. Like my mom, she doesn't know that she's like adorably racist. She doesn't mean anything by it. She just was raised in a really fucked up era in a place that had no people in it, and now she's rich in a big city and doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's like a trailer park princess. So, what do? You can't reform that shit. She's 52. That ship has sailed. And so I would like bring my friends over because like I had more than just white friends. She'd be like, oh, this is Drew's black friend. I'd be like, Jesus fucking Christ. She comes from a great family. Like she did really positive things, but just top it off with, this is their race. And I'm like, that can never go well. You can't make it up from there. You just 9/11'd yourself socially. And you're just like, it's fine. I'm not racist. They're just black. Jesus, Mom. God. I feel this is gonna be spicy, but I just started working for a car dealership, and I feel like, oh yeah, car dealerships have changed a lot in the last few years. Like they used to be really hyper like racist places. Like you guys have you ever seen like an old school movie with like any car dealership and it's just a bunch of dudes actively smoking on a lot, like smacking a hooker out of their office. Like midday, it's like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So I always find it weird and hypocritical that like they think racism is fine, but they're like, get that piercing out of your face, homo. Like how dare you have blue hair? What the fuck? You can't type on a computer when you have blue hair? You dumbass. But anyway, that's how they act. One more joke. I'll do one more. I don't want to end on that. Thank you guys for embracing my new material so well. I really appreciate it. What is KFC called in Canada? Kentucky Fried Chicken. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm Drew Lopez. Thanks for coming out tonight. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Bye.